Okay, they've changed the outline of YouTube again. They've changed it again. What's with the curved edges on everything? I don't get this. Why are they baby-proofing YouTube? It's so freaky. Right, so, yep, because of this, just random bit of tiny delay, and I am ready. Okay. Well, that's freaky. Sorry, I've got a random thing in my mouth that's just like, just random texture change on my palate, on my upper palate, where basically just my tongue just found this, and I just don't get it. It's kind of like smooth, and then kind of just regular texture of my palate around it. So weird. Doesn't hurt or anything. Just so random. I just had to be like, what the fuck is that? But yeah. Anyway, here I is. Here he is. Yeah, my new shoes haven't came yet, but I've been a bit busy because my mother has decided to move up her visit. So she's going to be here a lot sooner, which means that I do have my weekend back. I got my weekend free again, but it does mean that in the middle of the week I'm going to be doing something, which is annoying because I need to do like stuff from work and shit. But it should be okay. It should be okay. In the meantime, yeah, my shoes didn't come, but something else did, and I am excited to show it off. It's kind of cool because it's a lot more compact than I thought it was going to be. At least the box is. It's just there. So yeah. But yeah, I haven't been online. I haven't been doing live streams for the past couple of days. I did want to, but it's been stormy here. It's been randomly like thundering and lightningy whenever I wanted to do a live stream. And the first time, like during the weekend, it was like not so bad. It was just kind of like rumbling a little bit, but I was like, that's gonna be annoying because doing a live stream when that's happening is just kind of like no. It's gonna be too annoying. Plus then there's like hail and stuff that's hitting the roof and that's super loud. Um, and then the next night, there was like really hard thunder, and it was actually like fucking with the electrical like stuff around the village. So it was kind of like, yeah, I'm not going to do that in case the computer goes offline. I mean, these are all battery operated and everything, but still, the internet isn't. So yeah, that would have been annoying. So yeah, that's why. I mean, there's nothing that there's not been like work backup or anything. I have been trying to work on a couple of things, but it's been a bit hard. Just getting these projects done because I did try on my suits. I tried on my suits. Oh my god, they're nice. I love those things so much. Excuse me. It's just because I haven't talked to anybody for a couple of hours, so basically I'm like just yawny a little bit. Um, But yeah, I tried on my suits. I got my birthday suits and I tried them on, and yeah, awesome, awesome. They're too big, which is weird because they're too big in two different ways. They're too big because the first one, the mega stripy one, basically that one is just too big everywhere except for my tummy. On my tummy, it fits perfectly, which is weird because it's 4XL and I'm a 5XL, so that doesn't make sense. But whatever. Um, and the arms just like crazy, like huge, just just extra, so much extra fabric. So I'm gonna have to figure out a way of like getting like a peg or a pin or something to put in those when I'm actually wearing them. The pants, the trousers on both of them, awesome. They need to be taken up a bit, but yeah. So I did a video with the stripy one, and you can see how like loose it is, and because it's a costume, not an actual suit, it doesn't have like the amount of fabric behind it to kind of like support itself, so it does look very wrinkly, which is a bit eh. But I mean, it still worked out okay. I have to cut my nails. So I had a shower, and I normally cut my nails after I shower, but I was just like too engrossed. Ugh, I was too engrossed in basically like watching something on TV, playing a video game, and also just kind of like I couldn't multitask for any of those things. I don't know what it is. I think I've got some kind of like post-COVID brain fog thing happening. I find it really hard to focus on more than one thing to multitask. It's weird because I could do that before, kind of, but just not tonight. So yeah, I need to cut my nails. I forgot what I was talking about. See what I mean? See what I mean? Oh yeah, my suits. My suits. Yeah. So the first one was like was fine. The second one is way too big. Well, it's not way too big. It literally just needs the pillow. It needs just one pillow padding to make it look natural and good, and if not a bit too tight around the belly bit. But apart from that, it fits fine. I love that suit. Yeah, I wish it was socially acceptable for me to walk around in that thing. I love that so much. Oh, it was good. It was good. Mm. Annoyingly, they're both kind of dark suits, so they're not very easy to light. You know, um, they're not that easy to do the lighting for. I have to do it in like a well lit environment for me to actually get the most out of them. Um, the super stripy one, I think that one should be okay. But the other one, the one that I really like, my favorite one, the better one, I should just say that, is like I said, that was a pain in the butt to light. And it's also like a pain in the butt because I have to be padded for that one. It doesn't work without padding. It just it looks okay. It's just that if I move, then you can see it kind of like moving, kind of like twisting around me instead, and kind of because it's so thin, the fabric is so thin that it's kind of like just moves by itself, and it's stupid, but yeah. But with padding, looks great. Looks great. So yeah, the suits they really do their thing. They have Velcro on the double-breasted one, on the better one, on the darker one. It has Velcro underneath the buttons, and all I kept thinking was, it's like, wouldn't it be cheaper to just they'd save money on Velcro if they literally just put the buttons there instead and put holes on the other side so it could actually be the button. Oh, it was just like that was just design choices are a bit off. it would also be a bit stronger too, because like I said, it's just a bit too tight, just a tiny bit too tight around the belly for the Velcro. The Velcro kind of like, it makes noises when I move, and in one case it pops off the, you know, the button, the fake button. So yeah. So the stupid heart thing's in the way. I can't read the thing. Oh, the suits you posted, pick up. Yeah, those suits. So I made just a quick posing video of both of those, and I've been editing those together. But it's been a bit hard because for some reason, like, the editing software rejected the clip. I had to re-upload the clip like 3 times because I think it's a cable issue. For some reason, the computer just doesn't like this cable. You know, the phone doesn't like this cable. So yeah, it's just a random issue that took me all of yesterday to kind of figure out. And now the file is on the computer, so that's good. These videos should be posted within, like, well, probably with tomorrow. So yeah. So yeah, there's the video that I did before that as well. That I recorded before that, and then there's this. So yeah. And I should record, hopefully tomorrow also, I should record the LoveTUBBs video, depending on, like, just everybody's schedule, because, like, we currently have a full house. We have 2 guests, so I don't know if they're, like, you know, when they're shuttling out to not be in our house anymore. So yeah, it's kind of one of those things of, like, yeah. I don't know what people are doing and where I will have to be, because I have to go to the store at some point as well tomorrow, as well as editing and filming. Stupid life shit. So yeah, dude, I keep thinking that the quiet ones are going to be really quiet, and they end up being loud, and the loud ones are going to be really, really quiet. I mean, really loud, but they end up being quiet. So it's like, lame. But yeah, so I remember when I ordered shoes a couple of days ago, and I ordered a something else so that I could get the shoes here, free delivery, and they ended up not being free delivery anyway, but the item ended up being free delivery. The other item, well, the other item's here, it's right here. Here it is. So yeah, Damon had to go to the store tonight real quick because we were out of bread. And I asked him to get me some beer for this, and also because it's Oktoberfest and I needed something to fill up my stein. He got me like bottles of different kinds of beer, which is nice, but you know, that's then they're not going to fill up the, you know, one bottle is not going to fill up this or the stein. So nice, but not helpful, you know. It's apparently it's not, it doesn't like to be called a beer bong. It doesn't like it if you call it that. It says so on the top. It says so long. Beer bong. So yeah. And like I said, it literally does look like just a big syringe, at least the pictures and on the outside anyway. So yeah. So I can't really test it. I do have Pepsi Max. I have Pepsi Max right here. I could test it right now. But I'm a bit scared in case the carbonation of the Pepsi Max makes it go everywhere, you know. But no, I'm going to open it on stream. I'm going to open it for you. I think the top is open. Yeah. The guy who delivered this, by the way, it came in a big box. It came in a big box. We had a knock on the door. I came to the door to basically find him at our back gate, and he threw it over the back gate. I mean, it's not super fragile. Hopefully, it's not super fragile. I don't imagine. I think it's plastic. I don't imagine it being made of glass. Huh, that's weird. Why is it getting stuck on in the... Oh, okay. It's supposed to be... There's a piece of card. God damn it. Whatever. Oh, it's a sealed bag. Okay, that's not cool. Why do you do that? Why do you do that? I'm not happy with the experience so far. It looks like I have to attach the things myself. Like it's got like two rubber bits, rubber seals. I need to get that out. How do I get that? Oh, I can't just use it. Oh, that's dumb. And it's in ounces. It's in ounces on the side. It's basically got like ounces. Disassemble and clean with soapy water after receiving the beer stick. Put O-rings on the grooves in the plunger. Lubricate the O-rings and it's lubricate. What? What do I lubricate it with? This costs a lot of money. It should come with it. Oh, I'm gonna clean it. I'm gonna go back in the house real quick, and I'm gonna quickly rinse it. But lubricate the O-rings and the inside of the big tube. This one. With an edible lubricant such as cooking spray. I don't have cooking spray. What? Oh no, I'm gonna use soapy water. I'm actually gonna use soapy water real quick. So I'm gonna have to go and do that. We didn't have olive oil. We had vegetable oil, but we don't have any left. Do you know that stuff goes off? We had sunflower oil as well. That stuff, oil goes off like really quickly. It's crazy. It's just never something I ever thought about because it just kind of got used up before it went off, you know. Remove mouthpiece. Fill beer stick with your favorite beverage. Put mouthpiece back on tube. Place hand firmly over the mouthpiece. Push the end cap against a stationary object when ready. It's not dishwasher safe. Oh, come on! When finished with it, disassemble it and rinse it out. Clean it thoroughly after use with soap and water. It's also got the same instructions that are on it. Fits in a backpack. Fits in a backpack. Sounds like bullshit. You also need to keep it out of sunlight. Do you have one of these? do you have one of these? I mean, it does if you don't want to put anything else in the backpack. I just want to get the O-rings off so that I don't break them when I give it a rinse. Oh yeah, the cooking oil. Yeah, okay. I know that bit. Just that we had olive oil. When I was growing up, we had olive oil, and that stuff just never went off. Won't that make it taste oily and gross? Whatever you put in this, that just sounds a bit wrong. Oh, my hopes are dashed of using this. I've seen some gainers and stuff basically use it for their like gainer shake and stuff, and it's like it doesn't look like that's gonna be coming out that fast into this tube. I'm kind of bummed. I thought I might have to rinse it or something, but I didn't know I had to lubricate the fucking thing. You know? So what am I going to use as lubricant? What am I going to use as lubricant? Because I don't, like I said, I don't have. I kind of like put that. This bums me out because I'm just like I don't think I can actually try this. And I was all set for trying this. Why? Why is this bullshit? Mm, I have butter. That's as good as lubricant as I've got. Do you think that'll work? Yeah. I won't be able to put it all over smear all over the insides of this. just until I transport it back in the house. It would work. Well, that's another thing that I have to get in the store, I guess. I have to get some lubricant if I'm going to try to use this. Uncool. Yeah, well, that's what I'm going to do. I might smear some around the opening and basically like some of the rings before I put them in, and then grab a tissue. So I've got to grab. I'm going to be in the house for a little bit while I do this. So I'm just going to put this banner on. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll try to be as quick as I can. But yeah, what do you think? Like 10 minutes? 15 minutes? 10, 15 minutes. I'll try to be real quick. I'm not making a custom banner for this. I want to just get this done. And nothing going to fall out if I hold it like this? No, good. It's actually cold outside. That's new. You know what? Water is going to have to do as lubricant. What end does this go in? I rinsed it out good and proper. I washed it. It's a shame you can't just use soap. I know that sounds bad. Stay. Okay. Good. It's just that I'm not going to put, I opened up the butter and I was like, I'm going to have to put these in the butter or something. And how would that react with the soda and all of that? I was like, I'm just going to have to risk it. Just going to have to risk it. Anyway. Okay, so I attach them into the grooves. No. Try not to apply too much pressure because I don't want it to snap. Let's see how easy this is to actually work. It needs lubrication. Yeah, it needs lubrication. Also, doesn't help that I was trying to be super careful the whole time as well. I was trying to be super quiet because we've got like one of the roommate guest people is asleep on the sofa. So, yeah. I'll be back with the butter. I'm determined to try this. I'm determined to try this. Oh, it worked. One more than it was just a second ago. It doesn't feel like any lubricant would work. Got my butter. You know, feels like it's actually really, really tough. What was that? Any water-based lube? Do you mean like no, it's silicone-based. Right. That looks nice and greasy. Hey, this is as good as it's gonna get, I think. For right now, this is as good as it's gonna get. I'm gonna try to get the spray lube or something. The spray, the spray cooking oil, gas, whatever. Immediately failed. Okay. It's very funny out of context. I'm sure it's hilarious. Bastards. Okay, how easy is that? The truth is not very. Gets easier though, because now I've yeah. Who's talking on Discord? I should mute that, I guess. Right. So plan is fill that up with Pepsi Max, see how that goes. See if it like tries to spill out the top or something. And then go for it. How easy is that to yeah, that's out of arm's reach. It's a lot easier now. It's a lot more. But yeah, I can just reach it. Well, I can reach this bit and then I can pull, so that's not that bad. But yeah, let me get the camera ready because I want to record this for for context. Also, it might just be funny to upload to Fair Army or something. I'll record a proper video if basically it goes well, but this is just a test. Test out the new toy. Are you on good enough ground there? Yeah, okay. Filming with the Game Boy, he posted a video of himself drinking a whole lot of water absorbing spheres. Yeah, apparently that's bad. That's like, that could be bad. They are possibly dangerous when eaten. Exactly. Yeah, I try not to like pay too much attention to that stuff because I might just get the idea of being like, you know, no, then it would be like, no. Maybe if you did it with like boba. I don't know exactly what boba is. It's not leaking. It is leaking a little bit, but not a lot. It's not leaking out of the thing yet. Oh, it is. It is a tiny bit. It is a tiny bit. Okay, I've got to do this fast then, so it doesn't go everywhere. But yeah, boba will probably work way better. Okay. Please be good, be kind. Okay, I forgot about the stingy fizziness of it. It doesn't lose any of its fizz. Yeah, that does not provide a good enough seal. It's dripping everywhere. Ah, just dripped on my leg. There's a little bit left in it. I can actually pull the pressure in. It's a good pump. Like I said, it's a good pump, but it leaked a lot. I don't know how, but it just did. It just leaked a lot. To be fair, I didn't give myself a good enough time. I basically wanted to do that all in one go, but the fizziness, I was expecting some of the carbonation to go away, but it didn't. The leaking spot, it just, you can kind of see in there. It's not supposed to be in there. But yeah, I can say that disappointed. A bit disappointed. Leaking spot seems to be found, by the way. But yeah, um, I don't know. Maybe it's just like if it's a party gag kind of thing, then you don't really care about it so much. But oh my god. Oh, okay. So I thought there was a daddy long legs, but it's not. It's one of those fake spiders. um, I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Like I said, it's a pretty good pump, but it's not actually like a good. I just it I need to get used to the carbonation again. You know, I need like a. If it was beer, then I'd probably be okay because it's not super carbonated. You know, Pepsi Max is obviously super carbonated, so there's that. Like I said, I'm a bit disappointed about the whole lubricating thing, and that it's not. It's I guess if they up the O-rings a bit, then basically it would mean that it would be harder to push. I guess so. It's fine. I'm disappointed with it. It would have been nicer if they basically. It just would have been nicer if it was nicer. If it basically did exactly what it did. I don't mind it rinsing it. I don't mind. I was expecting it to basically get it. Maybe have to run some. Pump some like soapy water through it first, and then rinse it. That's kind of what my expectation was, and then basically it would be good to go. But with all the prep work that you have to do, I might as well just get the funnel. It's a good gimmick, but it's still not like a super. It's not what I was expecting. I was expecting a lot more, especially for the price. You know, like I said, you can get a child's toy that is basically the same thing with a better handle, and it will cost you like $5, if that. This thing is not worth $25. It is just a big syringe, and it didn't even do that part that well. You know. Uh, so it's just it's resonating every other word that I say. I don't know if that's coming through on camera, but it's a tube. It's a hollow tube, so it's going to do that. It doesn't leak a lot. I will say that when it was leaking, like it hasn't like drenched my floor or anything. My floor's like I've just got a piece of cardboard down on the floor, and it hasn't like drenched it or anything. It's not like soaking it up fully. So, yeah. What do you think? Should I go again? Should I try another liter? Oh, Dom, you seemed impressed by that. I'm happy that I can impress you. I don't know why I'm so happy that I can impress you. I'm just glad I can, I guess. It was nice. It was a nice feeling when I thought of, wow. Yeah. I'm fine with it. I drank 4 liters before of just regular Diet Coke. Pepsi Max I like. So yeah. um I might try actually pushing, like standing up and pushing off of the wall or something. Uh, uh. Well, I could do that normally, so I could do it a lot quicker than that. It's just that I had to pause because, like I said, the fizziness, the carbonation on my tongue was just like it stings sometimes. Like I'm not really good at with fluids anyway. I'm not very good with fluids, apart from gassy fluids. You know, because air is a fluid. This is air is actually a fluid. It's a whole thing. It's physics and stuff. But yeah, I'm not very good with fluids, and actually, for, you know, holding my throat open for fluids, I have to gulp. You know, and it's like one of those things where you have to kind of try at least, because this is doing all of the pushing of the forcing for you. So it's kind of like you have to try to keep your throat open, and it's like it's hard. It's hard to it's hard to stop that. You know, your body from naturally stopping. So yeah, I think I just needed like the combination of the stinginess and me basically gulping it down was kind of a bit confusing and painful. So yeah, it's one of those things. Okay, let's make a like a proper video of it. Um, just wondering if I can keep the camera there. And the camera is right here right now. It's about level with you guys. Only it's set fat. It's set fat. It's set back a little bit so that it can actually it's in between the two monitors. So it's like you'll be able to see the back of one of the monitors if it's still like that. So if I just put it on the, I know, I'm sorry, this became a whole like directed by you filming kind of video, and that's dumb. I know, I know. But if we're gonna do this, let's do it right. So how is that? Right, the laptop is blocking it. Okay. I just need something behind it. Like butter. I think that's okay. Let me see what that's like when I'm standing up. Okay. Because ideally I want to get this kind of shot. You know? Stay. um, um, I think the best I can hope for is basically just like putting the camera back here again, you know, and then basically shooting it that way. Yo, good. Just like watching me try to film this. Yep. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm just going to traditionally film this, so you just get the same old, boring, kind of like office shots that you normally get. With the camera here, so that you can see me standing up. I could do a chest height if I put the camera here. Well, that height, whatever that is, that's chest height, isn't it? It's in my chest. You're not fooling me. You're not a spider. Fuck off. The fake spider's just here. It's just off screen, just here. It's like right. It's right near my arm. I'm just very aware of it. It's just like I want it to go away so that it would stop like alerting my brain, because my brain is like, there's a spider there, and I have to keep reminding my brain. It's like, there is no spider there. It's not a spider. Leave it alone. It's nothing. I'm so gassy tonight. I had a lot of cheese today. We got a cheese toasty maker a couple of days ago, and Damon wanted to try it, so I learned how to make cheese in the new toasty maker. And there's no tobacco in there. There's like nothing. And you know how basically if I eat too much cheese, I become really gassy. It's kind of what's happening. Yes, I was a pig. I ate lots of cheese. I like cheese. Cheese good. Don't you judge me. How's everybody else's day been? You know, while I'm still figuring out. I'm just thinking about it hard. Too hard, probably. What do you think? Should I do a belly shot or a chest, chest height shot? What do you think? Because I can put it on my pipe rack and have a chest high shot. Or I could just have the regular shot, slightly low angle shot. Belly shot. Me too. Oh, do you get the same thing with cheese if you eat too much cheese? Now, I've got a theory, and Panafox thinks I'm lactose intolerant, when it's just not the case. It's just that I eat a fuck ton of dairy. And, most humans are lactose intolerant. Most humans have at least a little bit of lactose intolerance. Most of them do. If basically you make somebody eat a block of cheese a day, along with milk with like cereals and like cheese when they're cooking and all that stuff, then basically that's a lot of cheese for somebody who even has the lightest touch of lactose intolerance, like most humans do. So I think it's just that's the thing. I ate a ton of cheese today, so of course I'm gassy as fuck. You got 2 votes for belly. Okay, I'll set the camera up then. Ugh. Sorry, it's just that's a little bit more complicated than just putting the camera there. Because now I have to get the easel. I have to push the chair back. I have to get the camera. Put it onto photo and then video back again so that it basically doesn't fall asleep. I have to line up the shot without knocking the camera over. That's the main thing. It's the main annoying thing. To move the packaging and the heater so that I've got some place to stand to avoid the fake spider. Right. Yeah, I know. So I was just making sure it didn't stick in place. You know? I've got to take you and put you here so that you can see what's happening. So far, I've only got the belly in the shot. Possibly even wild form of it, man. The beer stickers. I mean, do tell. I mean, yeah, do tell. Yeah, I have to put more in for it to start leaking. Okay. So I'm going to start filming and then, like, down this and then belly rubs. That's basically it. Please do. Any directions? It's moving by itself. It's never good. The good news is it doesn't seem to be leaking as much. As far back as I can get. Oh, I hurt my throat a bit. Yeah, hose would be easier. Just gonna have this while the rest of the gas works its way out. Feel free to direct. So I thought that was going to be bigger. Yep, no more's coming out. It's actually starting to get annoying. There we go. Mini video fun. Yeah, no more gas. Annoying. Rude. That wasn't so much a mini video, that was more like 10 minutes of footage, so yeah. Hey, just for fun, I've found my old tape measure. Just curious if I still don't fit the tape measure. Ooh, just. Just. Somebody asked me what my neck measured. Is that the right way around? No. But my actual collar size which is to be taken when you kind of like do that. $27. Again, I'm just curious about the arms. Stop twisting. 21. Yeah. Is everyone gone? Are you coming up with your idea, your commission? Is this the art commission, by the way? It's not the it's not a video commission, right? You're doing homework. Am I distracting you? Oh fuck. Tiny burp. More or less an art commission, right? That tape measure has been like in my family for fucking ages. I have no idea where it came from. I have to ask my mother. But yeah. So I've got to rinse all of that off. Wash the butter off of it and stuff. Like I said, disappointed, but I mean it's going to be useful. I don't think I'm not going to get like any more like requests to use it or anything. I think I will. But yeah, it's not as portable as you think. Like I can't think how this would fit in my backpack without sticking out somewhere. You know, just a little bit. But yeah. It did fuck with my throat a little bit as well. But that's only because I pushed too hard. That was my own fault. I was stupid. I was a dumbass. I was a dumbass. Yeah, my chair is slightly wet. Not really wet. Kind of. Maybe a little bit. I've got to put the butter back in the fridge. I was like, oh, at least I don't have to like go in the house anytime soon. But no, I do because I have to put the butter back in the fridge. If I don't, it'll be bad. You can leave butter out for quite a while, can't you? It's not that big of a deal. I do remember that basically, like at my nan's house. Oh, even at our house, basically, like the butter would just be next to the bread bin, just in the kitchen. It would just be in a glass jar thing, and you could see the butter in it. It'd just be there, you know, next to the bread bin. Why? Because now that I'm an adult, I basically have my own butter, and it's always in the fridge. And it has to be kept in the fridge. Well, this is just butter, unsalted butter. Just because I like it better that way. Never gonna get a better bit of butter on your knife. Country life butter. It's not country life. It's Lurpak. It's posh. It's like weird. There's like different brands of butter in the UK, and they're all kind of like really obvious as to kind of like the market they're aiming for. They really aim for people. They're really aiming for markets. And as far as I know, Lurpak butter has always been the posh butter. It's always been posh. Whereas if you get country life butter, it's like it usually means that you're a farmer, because like literally country life, because salted butter can throw off recipes real quick. Yeah, but I mean, like, we only have it for the taste. I've never really noticed that. But then again, it's like that's a thing with baking. That's more with baking than it is with anything else, isn't it? And I cook. I don't bake. Because baking's a lot of cakey stuff, and whenever I make like a pie or something from scratch, I always just get the pastry. I always just get the pre-made pastry from the store. So it's kind of like, it's not a big of a deal. So yeah. Anyway, yeah. Apparently that was like, is that 2 liters? I don't know how much. It doesn't say how much it contains. It says in ounces, but who knows what that is? Who knows what that is? It basically doesn't look like it took that much. Although I did have a little bit, so yeah, that's about a liter. And I had a liter before, so that's about 2 liters. I don't feel like I've drank 2 liters worth of liquid. You know, like my bladder. I'm a big dude. Most of my innards, though, are taken up by most of the belly. A lot of the belly space is taken up by intestines and stomach. You know, I have a very large intestinal tract, and I have a very large stomach. My bladder is teeny compared to all of that shit. My bladder is actually kind of small in comparison. It's about like it's just a little bit smaller than a regular dude's. Um, which is kind of weird because, like I said, I've got like a massive intestinal tract based on the giant turds that I make. Yeah, I am Drax. I'm basically like Drax when it comes to pooping. Um, but yeah, that's where most of my internal space is with my intestines, I think, because my bladder, just like most people's bladder's about, what is it, the size of the fist? Oh no, that's your heart, isn't it? Your heart is the size of your fist. So basically, it's like when like a double fist, isn't it? Your bladder is supposed to be the size of like that. It's supposed to contain about a pint, like a pint of liquid. Your bladder can like contain a pint of liquid. Usually, a normal person's bladder is about a pint of liquid. You know, it can stretch, of course, but it's about a pint. Yeah, my bladder's about like a half pint, I think. Although it stretches, I can hold it in for a long time, and I know that's bad for you and stuff like that. But basically, like I'll need to go pee, and by the time I'll progressively need to go pee, and it will get worse, the feeling of needing to go to pee, and then when I have peed, and it has been measured, when it has been measured, it's about a pint of liquid. So my bladder does stretch, but Jesus, it's like a lot, you know. It's not a lot, is what I mean. Oh my god. If I just had to pee, normally it's just like, yeah, a little bit. And I keep, you know, in my head, in my brain chip, it's like, that's it? Really? All that fuss for that? There are alarms going off in here and everything. What the fuck? So yeah. And oh my god, if I've been drinking, basically I then break the seal, as it were. Jesus Christ, it's like I would have to pee every 10 minutes, and it's really annoying. You know, I did do the thing from Scrubs once. I do remember that. When I went on maneuvers with a bunch of like you know, doing my TA kind of Navy training, you know. Went on maneuvers, and basically like they had a pool. It was just a campsite, but they actually had a pool at this campsite. And like we got to the we got to the pool area of the campsite, and like a couple of my buddies were like, it's like, oh my god, I can't believe we finally made it here. And I was like, yep. Oh wait, I gotta go pee. And I basically was still I had like I had like shorts on and a t-shirt, and I just like was just starting walking, and then my friend was like, the bathroom's back way back there. And I was like, I know. And I just jumped in the pool. Oh my god. I thought it was hilarious, you know, but it's just if anybody hasn't seen Scrubs, it basically is like one of the later seasons of Scrubs. Like Turk does that. Like they go on vacation to the Bahamas or something, and Turk's like, oh wait, I gotta go pee, and then he just jumps in the pool, like fully clothed almost. But yeah, again, I thought it was hilarious. Nobody else cared. But yeah, right. Well, I've got another video to edit now, so thanks for that. But yeah, this has been fun. Like I said, the review of the beer stick has been okay. You know, if anybody wants to see that in the future, I'll be posting a video advertising it, like, you know, as part of like, you know, if anybody wants like a video commission or video suggestion or something, if they like the beer stick, then I might bring it back. I don't know. It's a lot of fuss. It's not like the funnel. The funnel I have to just rinse, you know. That thing I have to rinse before I use it. Although now that it has been rinsed, like if I clean it and then put it like in a container or something, shouldn't it be good to go for next time? Or do I need to? I mean, I have to lubricate it again. But see, this is what I mean. I don't have to lubricate the funnel. I have to rinse it out before I use it. But yeah. Oh my god, my finger's actually got a scab on it. Is that it? Is that as far as you're gonna go? Really? But you have a scab. It looks like it's a healed scab. I can pick off. But no. That's great. 48 ounces of soda is a lot. Like I said, I've done like one of some of my earliest videos ever. Um, some of my earliest encounters with feeders and like encouragers and stuff have been me demonstrating my ability to drink 4 liters of liquid in one go. You know, and that was just two, kind of. So it's no problem. You've seen me drink a keg. I mean, yeah. I don't know why all the surprise, you know. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna edit. I've got another video to edit as well, so that's something. I'm gonna go and wait for the need to pee, and then hopefully that'll be it. Hopefully it'll just be like 2 big pees, and then I can go to bed. Because like I said, I've got a small bladder, and I'm not saying that I wet the bed, but if I'm drunk, I usually I can actually wet the bed. That's really embarrassing. Like as an adult, if I've had a lot to drink and then go to bed whilst being, even slightly tipsy, then my dreams will be weird and kind of like full of water themes, or I'll be at sea or something, And then basically I wake up and I'm in a tiny puddle, and it's embarrassing. It sucks. Um, it's only ever happened like 3 times in my adult life. It's only ever happened like 3 times in my adult life. Okay. As far as I understand, I basically never had a problem as a child being a bedwetter or anything. Um, it basically it did happen occasionally, but it was more of a case of like, you get the weird like water dreams and stuff. I used to get a lot of those when I was a kid, and sometimes, yeah, accidents happen. But I mean, like, it was just one of those. It was just one of those things that every child has gone through, kind of. So I just didn't think it was that big of a deal, you know. As far as I never remember my brother ever having this problem, like ever. I don't remember my brother having this problem. I don't get it. It's weird. Whatever. Belly wubs and belly salute. I actually want some more Pepsi Max right now. Is that weird? I think that's weird. I'm just gonna go. But yeah. I'll try to do a live stream sometime in the week. Hopefully tomorrow. But if not then I might not be back until like Christmas. My brain was like, until Christmas, and it's like, no. I might not be back until the weekend because, like I said, my mother's coming early, so basically I have to deal with all of that shit. I'm gonna cut my nails anyway. Yeah. Everyone have a good night. Hopefully see you tomorrow. If I don't see you tomorrow, I'll see you in the weekend. And yeah.